you know how Rihanna does. Rihanna just comes in and she gets it. She gets us what the girls want all the time. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Zahara. If this is your first time here, today I am going to be doing a foundation review of the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Foundation. This is one of the many purchases that I've made since the beginning of quarantine. You know, as a dry skin girl, a hydrating foundation sounded like everything that I needed in my life. So as soon as it dropped, you know, I was ready to get my hands on it, and I finally have. So today I'm going to be doing a review for you guys. I'm going to try it on, you know, do a little wear test, show you how it looks after a little while. If you're interested in seeing how the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear Foundation works, then just keep on watching. So for the star of the show, we have the Fenty Beauty Foundation. You can see it comes in this like squeezy tube, and it has like a pump, which is of course very convenient. This bottle is so different from the original one that they have. I think it's called like their Pro Filter or something. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, that one came in like a glass bottle, and this one is like a nice squeezy pump. This one's like, it's just different. But I got the shade 370, and I'm hoping that this is my shade because I've gotten a little darker since, you know, summer began, and even when summer is not in session, I don't know what my shade is. Like, I have a hard time matching. So I'm going to pump a little bit on the back of my hand. Ooh, she looking good already. So as you can see, this is the consistency. It's a little runny, but nothing crazy. It's actually pretty thick, and I like to dot it all over my face. And then to blend this out, I'm going to use this brush right here from BH Cosmetics. And I like this brush because it is very, I feel like it just packs the color on very well.
I'm hoping that, you know, this is a good match, but I'm going to give it a second to oxidize because I feel like that is definitely a thing with foundation, when you have to let it dry down and settle into your skin, because the color that it is when you put it on is not the color that it's going to be when it dries down. So I'm gonna give it a little time to do its thing before I try to judge it. Typically in Sephora, I feel like I just have such a hard time waiting for it to dry down and then really interpreting how each shade looks. Because if you see me, I be walking around with like 10 swatches on my hand, my chest, whatever. Just like, oh, which one's closest to me? Not 10 literally, but you know, like that. But this is honestly looking really good. It looks like 370 could be my shade. And as far as the way that it feels actually very lightweight.
I feel like the coverage is medium but buildable, and that is, you know, always the goal. Let me switch over to my beauty blender, and I feel like it is definitely, like it's described as like a medium to buildable coverage. As you can see, I still have a little bit of like my skin peeking through. Like you can see some of my little imperfections on the side, but I'm going to, you know, go in with the second layer and see what she does. So this is me going in with the second round. And I'm gonna really just, you know, focus it on the spots that I want to. It's not too dewy. I would almost say that it's like a satin. But I feel like, as you can see with the second layer, those little imperfections are gone. And I think that she is settling in very nicely. I'm gonna go off camera real quick and let this kind of oxidize a little bit, and I'll be right back. So it looks like it's a pretty good match. I'm still blending it in a little. Looking at the color of the foundation, I am happy with it. I feel like it could be maybe the slightest bit darker, but tell me what you guys think. I feel like it matches pretty well. I went ahead and added some concealer, and I'm gonna blend that out as well. I actually use the Fenty concealer, and I use that in the shade 350, and I'm liking, you know, the brightness that it's giving me. I figured, of course, these two should be a great combination together because they're from the same company. I'm gonna use my little powder puff and my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm just gonna set underneath my eyes. All right, so this is my finished look. I finished my makeup, you know, took my hair out, got cute or whatever. And I'm gonna do a wear test for you guys. I finished my makeup around about 7:30 and it is 9:15 now. So I will check back with you guys in a few hours and show you how it's holding up. Here is how it looks 2 hours in. As you can see, still looking flawless. So I will come back in a few hours and show you guys how it's looking. All right, guys, so it is now 2:30 a.m. and I have had this face on for about 7 hours now. Within that time, I was recording some TikToks, you know, had some dinner, and I even took a little nap. But as you can see, this face has withheld everything, you know, like, to me, it looks amazing. It looks not too far off from how it did 7 hours ago when I first applied it. So that is definitely very impressive. You know, I did do a little bit of action, so to see that it didn't budge is very nice. I'm super impressed with this foundation. I feel like the shade looks amazing. The finish is so beautiful. You know, at first when I applied it, it was a very like dewy finish, but once I put some powder on it, it kind of became more of like a satin finish, you know, like not too matte, but not too dewy, just like the perfect in between. I think that this foundation is a really good price. Like overall, I think that this is absolutely worth your money. So if you were thinking about going to get the foundation, I would absolutely recommend that you do. I was very impressed by the shade, especially because I had to use the Sephora shade finder. I was nervous about how it would work, but honestly, so far I've used it 3 times and it has gotten my shade right every single time. So, you know, that's just a tip for the girls, you know. I would definitely encourage Sephora shade finder. You know, once you know your shade to one foundation, they will literally give you your shade to every single other, and it is so helpful. I like the finish of this one a little bit better than the original Fenty foundation, and I think that that could also have to do with my skin type because, like I said, this is hydrating and I can definitely feel that. You know, Rihanna knows what the girls want. She always comes through for us, and I have yet to be disappointed, truthfully. So, the Fenty Beauty Longwear foundation is getting 2 thumbs up from me. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching me review the Fenty Beauty Hydrating Longwear foundation. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Comment down below and let me know what you thought, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.